You know what? I hate doing glass. I'm sure you hate doing glass as well. So let's hang out together for the next couple of minutes and talk about how much we hate doing glass. Hi, I'm Todd Cooperider with ESOTERIC. I want to talk about glass and window cleaning today. Like I said, we all hate doing it. It's not any fun at all. It can be challenging. It's not the glamorous side of detailing. Here at ESOTERIC, we will work on several thousand cars a year. Got a lot of experience at working with glass, and it's real imperative to get it right. I mean, last thing you want to do, jump in your car, you see all kind of streaks and smearing, from inside the glass and on the outside of the glass, it's everywhere. Or you go to a car show, car looks fantastic, you get that morning sunshine hitting it, and you find out your glass is a mess. But we're gonna talk about some of the tools that you need and some of the techniques that you need to do to make sure your glass is right. Okay, first of all, you need the right kind of tools. You need a glass cleaning towel, one that's designed specifically for it. You may say, hey, wait a minute, I've got my good towels in my collection here, why can't I use those? Well, they're gonna leave lint, they're gonna get grabby, save that for another car. Use your glass cleaning towels. And then when it comes to glass cleaner, you wanna get yourself a good glass cleaner. Don't try to go find the cheapest stuff that you possibly can or something that you can dilute and get it for 12 cents a gallon. Probably not gonna work that well. Get yourself a good glass cleaner. And finally, another tool that you need, something like this here. When you're doing the inside of windows, you're trying to get way down inside the windshield or some of the back windshields, you need a tool that you can reach down in there. Now let's talk about the process itself. The first things we're gonna do is we're gonna take our glass cleaning towel and we're gonna keep it folded in force. Why do we do that? So that we can continually switch sides. We know when we have a wet side, we have a dry side, and then we can fold it over and we expose a lot more sides. I just have one towel here, but you're never gonna do a car with just one towel. You need 2 to 3 towels to do the car and do it right. Why is that? Well, that's where a lot of the streaking comes from, is because people are using the same towel or the same side of the towel, and they're just, taking the nastiness from one area, redistributing it to the next area. You always want to expose a clean side of the towel. All right, now with your glass cleaner, you want to put a decent amount on. You don't need to flood the area, and you don't want to use too little either. Got the people out here that try to save 2 cents per car worth of glass cleaner. With that, you run the risk of causing lint because it's going on dry. Now on the inside of the car, typically I like to spray it on the towel, not on the window as much because I don't want to have to worry about it getting all over the rest of the interior, but you could do that. You could spray it and then you can clean your interior areas first. All right, enough talking, let's get into this. So I'm just going to do half of this windshield here. It's pretty dirty because we were in the process of doing window tinting on it. We've got stuff all over the place. And I'm going to take my first side of the towel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do kind of small circular motions as I work all of this, just to get everything off. And I make sure and get down here in the edges and the corners. Then I'm going to flip it over to the dry side, and I'm going to buff all of that residue off of there. And if you're getting a little grabby during that process, you can just do a really light spritz there to get the rest of the glass all cleaned up. Now, you could get creative here. If you want to make sure that you get it clean and you want to be able to identify where you may have problems, that last wipe, let's say on the outside of the glass, you can wipe it straight up and down. Then on the interior glass, you wipe it side to side. When you look at it in your flashlight, once again, a handheld light is your most important tool that you're going to have. You'll be able to tell if you've got streaks going this way, it's on the outside. If you got streaks going this way, it's on the inside. Now that I've got that section done, this looks pretty clean. When I go to the next section, I'm simply gonna take my towel, I'm going to expose a clean area, and I'm gonna repeat the process. I got my wet side, I got my dry side, buff it off, and it's going to be good to go. It's really that easy. You can take the car outside, you can look at it in the sun. Morning light is a really good time to take a look at glass, or if you don't have that ability, once again, grab your handheld flashlight, take a look through, have somebody get inside the car, flash the light, you can look at it and make sure it is right. So if you want to learn a little bit more about some of the products that we recommend, check out the next videos that we're going to link you to here As always, we appreciate you hanging out with us here on the Esoteric channel. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.